With Battlefield announcing their new class system, everyone's going crazy, but that's the thing, has it got even worse? What's up troopers, my name is Neon and welcome to a brand new video. The information when it came to the class system came out, I honestly would say probably like about a week now. And I didn't even make a video on the day it all got announced, because I wanted to wait and see what everyone's opinion was. And right at the start, I felt like instantly it was so negative, no one was liking it at all. But then over the last couple of days, it seems like more people have more mixed opinions. And because of that, I felt like this was probably a perfect time to actually talk about it, because I'm that guy in the middle. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, as we're getting very close to 28,000 subscribers. Let's go and backtrack and give you some information about the class system real quick, just in case you wasn't up to date. What they basically told us is that all of the weapons are going to be available for all classes. And that's what people were very alarmed about, because they would like to have everything as a locked system. But really what they explained about the class system is actually very similar to Battlefield 2042. I know it could be quite confusing in 2042 because of the specialists. But at the start they had everything completely available, you can use launchers on any class. But then after a while they changed it and redone the class system. And they made it where if you needed to use a launcher, then you have to be in the engineer class. And that's basically what it was saying. What is the new Battlefield 6 class system is where you can use all your weapons for all of the classes, but if you need to be doing a certain thing like using a rocket launcher, then you have to be on the engineer class. It really is so similar to 2042. The only thing that's going to be locked is the gadgets and certain stuff what is locked for the classes. Like even with 2042, you only have a med pen, just the assault class, but you can't use a med pen anywhere else. So not everything is going to be locked, but then some stuff is going to be completely free, just like the weapons. And a lot of people were mad about that, because you can use anything you like to. Honestly, I think that is okay, but this is where I meet in the middle. I wouldn't like to be using a sniper rifle for my assault class or a sniper rifle for the medic class. I would personally say that I would be pretty happy with having most weapons available to most classes, but I also do believe that most weapons should also be locked with certain classes as well. I don't think every single weapon should be usable for everything. It totally makes sense to have the sniper rifle side as the recon side. It makes sense, right? It just doesn't make sense to have that in the support class or engineer or assault. Maybe if they can work on the sniper rifles and the LMGs, because doesn't it make sense to have like DMRs and LMGs with engineer? But then maybe you can use assault rifle for a recon class or an engineer class to give you guys that opportunity and flexibility, but also have most main weapons locked with certain classes. So you meet in the middle with both of the community, because that's what Battlefield Labs is about, right? It's all about the feedback and building it around you guys. And I think that would be probably the best thing, to make sure that you have a lot of weapons available to all classes, but some of them also locked as well, because then it actually forces you guys to use certain classes over certain playstyles. That totally makes sense to me. But I would love all you guys to tell me in the comment section and give me your honest opinion too, as it has been nearly a week now since we got this information, so I feel like you guys have definitely got your own feedback. You never know, a DICE dev could be watching this video, so it's probably the perfect time to leave some feedback. But that is my feedback from the outcome. I personally wouldn't even worry about this and the way how the class system's going to be. I think it's going to be absolutely fine. I do feel like if they have a lock class system, like a full lock class system, but then also have a free system where you can use any weapons, I don't think anything would change really. I think if we had a lock system, it's going to change from it being completely free for all the weapons to be used. Because at that point, it's just forcing you to use the class because of certain weapons you want to be using. And that was the old school route of doing everything. But over time, video games change. Everything changes. You got to add something a little bit different. And of course, I'm really happy with Battlefield trying to go back to their roots. But do they really need to go back to their roots on absolutely everything? Because this is new, improved Battlefield. So we of course need newer stuff. Please troopers, don't jump the gun over this, just give the game some time and see what happens. You never know, they might even change this whole class system because a lot of people wasn't happy about it. And if you have the chance to play Battlefield Labs, then please give your feedback so we can get this class system to the perfect way for everyone what would like to see the class system to be. Because it's all about the community. Let's work together and get it the right way. That is everything what I really have to share when it comes to the class system. I just wanted to give my honest opinion, as I feel like I'm in the middle, but I also feel like it won't change the game completely. For me, really, I'm just more interested about the performance of the game, making sure it doesn't have any bugs, making sure that the maps are really good, because the maps are probably one of the most important things. If we have a bad map, then the game's going to play bad. I'm really looking into them, and I feel like the class system, honestly, I don't feel like they can screw that up. I'm looking for more of the lawman stuff than anything. There's no way they can screw up the class system. There's just no way. Anyway, troopers, thank you very much for listening to me talk. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the battlefield.